It happened in real time, raw, unfiltered, and heartbreakingly human. No producers feeding lines, no cheerful script loaded into the teleprompter, no polished entertainment moment designed for ratings. This time, it was just Kelly Ripa, a camera, and a truth she could no longer outrun. Millions were watching when she leaned forward, voice trembling, and whispered the words that made the entire studio fall silent. "I'm not coming back." And in that instant, everything changed. The morning that wasn't normal. From the moment the opening music faded and Kelly walked out onto the familiar Live with Kelly&Mark stage, something felt off. Yes, she smiled. Yes, she waved. But viewers could tell almost instantly. Her smile didn't quite reach her eyes. There was a heaviness in her expression, a tiredness in her posture, a kind of quiet ache she couldn't hide no matter how hard she tried. Her laugh sounded thinner. Her jokes were softer. She kept touching her coffee mug, but never actually took a sip. And Mark? He felt it too. You could see it in the way he hovered a little closer, carried a little more energy, tried to make the transition smoother so she didn't have to. He wasn't co-hosting at that moment. He was protecting her. Still, even he didn't know what was coming. A sudden stillness that stopped the show. About halfway through the broadcast, during what should have been a light, funny segment, Kelly went completely still. She stared directly into the camera, not as a host, not as a performer, but as a woman fighting to hold herself together. Producers immediately panicked. The crowd quieted. Mark's smile faded as confusion slipped into concern. Then she spoke. "I didn't plan on saying this," she whispered, voice raw. I need to be honest with myself, and with all of you." The room held its breath. Mark turned fully toward her, eyes searching her face, silently begging her to keep going, or maybe begging her not to. Then came the words that knocked the entire show, audience, and country off balance. "I'm not coming back. Not for a while. Maybe. Not ever." A collective gasp swept through the studio. Audience members covered their mouths. A few cried. Someone in the back whispered, "Oh my God." And in the control room? Frozen. No cues, no instructions, no backup plan. This wasn't TV. This was life. A breaking point months in the making. Kelly's hands trembled in her lap. Her eyes shimmered with tears she'd clearly been holding in for too long. When Mark reached out and gently placed his hand over hers, she didn't look at him, but she didn't pull away either. And in that tiny, fragile moment, the truth spilled out. "I've been smiling through things I haven't let myself feel. Family, health, life. And today, I can't pretend anymore." The audience wasn't watching a celebrity fall apart. They were watching a woman finally stop lying to herself. Behind the scenes, insiders had reported signs for months. Weight loss, exhaustion, long pauses during rehearsals, quiet moments when she disappeared backstage just to breathe. Doctors had urged her to slow down. Friends told her she was burning out. But Kelly Ripa is a woman who built a career on showing up, rain or shine, tired or energized, hurting or not. She'd powered through it all, until her body and her heart refused to keep going. She needed time to heal, she said softly. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't sensational. It was honest. And somehow, that honesty hit harder than any headline-worthy scandal ever could. The internet reacted, shock, support, and sadness. Within minutes, clips of the moment exploded across TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Fans posted tearful videos sharing their concern. Others wrote messages begging her to rest. One viral comment read, Kelly has carried that show on her back for years. Let her rest, please. Another fan said, I knew she wasn't okay. Her smile looked tired for weeks. Celebrities, co-hosts, longtime friends, and even rivals posted messages of love and support. For once, the world wasn't seeing TV Kelly, the polished, always on, always perfect star. They were seeing the human Kelly, vulnerable, exhausted, overwhelmed, and brave enough to say it out loud. What people didn't see until now. Behind the morning glam and upbeat energy, Kelly had been withdrawing quietly. She stayed silent during commercial breaks. She left meetings early. She skipped after-show planning sessions. She seemed distracted, distant, even sad. Colleagues whispered privately that she didn't seem like herself, and fans, especially longtime viewers, picked up on it. But on that morning, Kelly finally admitted what her body had been begging her to face. I've ignored my own voice, and it's gotten too loud to ignore. It wasn't weakness. It was strength, the kind that comes after pretending for too long. Her message later that night. Hours after the world reacted, Kelly posted a simple message. No PR-approved statement, no dramatic explanation, no blame. Just a short, heartfelt note. Thank you for your love. I see you. I feel you. I need this time. 10 words that felt heavier than a full-page essay. She didn't owe anyone details. She didn't owe anyone more pain. She simply allowed herself to be human, maybe for the first time in years.